Hey, Nolan! Got a sec? There's something I really want to talk to you about. So, I heard through the grapevine that you are about to get married. Is it the truth?
Hey there, Carolina. It feels like forever since we caught up. How have you been holding up?
I'm good, thanks for asking. But hey, let's cut to the chase. I didn't reach out just to chat about that stuff. No need for formalities. Let's get straight to the point. Is it true that you're getting married?
Oh, I see. You're all about getting down to business. Some things never change, huh? Well, yeah, the rumors are true. But wait, did my mom spill the beans to you? I heard you guys still keep in touch.
Yeah, we catch up from time to time and have a little chat. She told me everything. Unfortunately, I was in California that weekend when you brought her around and introduced her to everyone. I was bummed out that I missed the chance to meet her.
Oh, is that why you weren't there? I found it a bit odd. You're usually hanging out at my place all the time.
I suppose you'll be super busy now, getting all prepared for the wedding, huh?
Yeah, we haven't really kicked off the preparations yet. Right now, we're just brainstorming and tossing around ideas to see what clicks. We're keeping our options open for now. The only thing we're really focused on is having the wedding within the year.
Oh, really? That's not much time to get everything sorted. You two must be super excited. So, what about the budget? Have you guys discussed that yet? Just a heads up, you'll probably need to shell out at least like $100K for the wedding ceremony alone. And that's not even counting the dress and other stuff.
Whoa, that's quite a load to handle. But spending $100K just on the ceremony? Doesn't that seem a bit excessive? After all, it's just a one-night party.
Hey, you know what? You only get married once, so it's totally worth spending $100K. But remember, that budget is just for the venue and decorations. We still need to consider the custom wedding dress, which has to be absolutely unique. No boutique or gown rentals allowed. I'm thinking of something form-fitting with lace and maybe a touch of sparkle. And of course, we can't forget the matching veil, at least 5 feet long. It's going to look incredibly beautiful. Oh, and we can't overlook the importance of wedding pictures. We can rent different dresses for the photo shoot, but having at least 5 different styles would be awesome. No boring studio sessions, though. Let's do them outside on a sunny day for the perfect natural lighting. Now, when it comes to food, we can't cut corners there either. It has to be top grade, the best the caterer can offer. And speaking of food, the wedding cake should definitely be a 5-tier masterpiece adorned with sugar flowers. Only fresh flowers should be used for decorations, and crystal sculptures would make stunning centerpieces for each table. By the way, the DJ can make or break the reception, so it's better to hire a professional. It would be great to have someone funny to keep the party going. Trust me, we can't afford to overlook any of these details. Skipping even one could turn our wedding into a bit of a disappointment. And let's not forget about those wedding favors. They're a nice way to show our appreciation to our guests. Lastly, let's talk about the guest list. How about inviting 300 people? We want all our loved ones to be there sharing this special day with us. It's going to be amazing.
Alright, hold up for a moment. You've definitely put some serious thought into this. It seems like you're describing your ultimate dream wedding.
Well, duh, I've thought a lot about it.
Well, I wouldn't want to steal your dream wedding. Save some of those ideas for yourself. Thanks for the advice, though.
But as a woman, I'm just telling you what we want. This is what all women dream of and hope for in their wedding.
Really? All women?
Hey, believe me, this is totally normal. It all comes down to how much money the guy has saved up, I suppose. It might be a bit disheartening, but some adjustments can be made. But hey, you work for a big company and make good money, so you'll be all right. It wouldn't be a good sign to let your bride down, you know? Making her happy should be a priority.
Yeah, I guess so. I do want to make her happy. It's just that we've always been very open with each other. She and I talk about everything. She hasn't mentioned anything about wanting a big and lavish wedding.
She hasn't? That just means that she hasn't been telling you everything. She's holding back on you.
Really? You think so?
Absolutely. Trust me on this one. As a woman myself, I can tell you that we often share similar thoughts and desires. Why not have another conversation with her? Take the time to truly listen to what she says and even pay attention to what she might not be explicitly expressing. Just ask her directly how she envisions her dream wedding.
I'm still not so sure. How am I supposed to pick up on the things she's not saying?
I'm giving you really good advice here. We've known each other for a really long time. You need to trust me. I just don't want to see you fail. You want everything to go perfectly, don't you?
Well, okay. I think that it is a good idea to talk about it more with her. We are setting aside some time to talk about the wedding already. I guess it won't hurt for me to ask her again at that time.
Yes, you should do that. I promise you that you won't regret it. You need to find out for sure what she wants. It'll be better for everyone.
Yeah? Oh, sorry. There is something I need to go and take care of now.
That's fine. I understand. I'll talk to you later then. Just remember everything that I said.
Thanks for the advice. Talk to you next time.
Marissa! Hey, are you there? Answer me. I know you're free. Just answer me before I start to get angry. Marissa!
Oh, hi, Carolina.
See? I knew you had your phone on you. Took you long enough to respond.
Sorry, my phone was in my bag. I forgot that it was there until it started buzzing.
I don't need to hear your excuse. You're getting married, right?
What?
Don't what me? Did you think that I wouldn't find out? I already know everything. Just be honest with me. I'll know when you're lying.
Yeah, we're hoping to be married within this year.
Tell your fiancé that you want a $100,000 wedding ceremony.
Huh? Why would I do that? I don't want to spend that much on it.
I don't have to tell you why. Just do as I say. Just be a good girl and listen to me. You're not in any position to question what I have to say in the first place.
That doesn't really make sense. This is my wedding. It's really not your business. You don't have any sort of say in the matter.
What? How could you say something like that? Of course, it is my business. I'm going to be attending the wedding, you know. Or what? You weren't going to invite me?
Well, now that you mention it, we haven't talked about the guest list yet. But we're only planning on inviting family and a few of our friends.
Only a few friends? That's not good enough.
Not good enough. I don't want a big wedding.
Stop questioning everything. That's what's so annoying about you. Just do as I say. You better write the following down. Number 1, demand that you get a custom-made designer dress. Number 2, rent 5 or more dresses for your wedding photos, all different colors and styles. Number 3, demand that you have all the best quality food for your catering. Say you want lobster and caviar on the menu. Number 4, demand a 5-tier cake with sugar flowers. The sugar flower has to be peonies. Make sure you get strawberries for the flavoring. Number 5, demand that only fresh flowers and crystal be used for the venue decorations. Each table needs a centerpiece. Number 6, demand that you hire a professional musician for your DJ. Someone well-known would be even better. Number 7, spend a lot of money on the wedding favors. Don't have your names on it, but have the date only. Number 8, invite 300 people to your wedding. Everyone from our high school needs to be invited. And lastly, but certainly not the least, Number 9, overall spend more than $100,000 on the wedding. Don't skimp on anything. Everything has to be of the highest quality.
What is with this list of demands? It's almost the opposite of what I want.
This is how you should answer when anyone asks what you want to do for the wedding. You got that? Word for word. Okay? I don't want anything to be changed or omitted.
That's a lot to ask for. I don't think I can ask for any of it. We aren't planning on spending a lot on our wedding. We don't think it's practical to do that.
What? You're so boring. I'm trying to help you here. It's going to be the wedding of the century if you follow what I say. And do you really think you can talk back to me like that? Do you think you can start to ignore all of my advice just because you're getting married before me?
You have always talked like this, Carolina.
And? Is there a problem with how I talk?
I just think it's very sad. You must be very lonely.
Excuse me? Me? Sad? About what?
I might be a plain girl, and my family might not be that well off, but I was able to find a man that loves me for who I am. We talk about having a wonderful and beautiful future together. Please, I'm begging you not to get in the way of our happiness. I hope you can find someone that makes you happy.
Oh, please, don't make me gag. I don't care that you're happy or whatever. Save your flowery words for your fiancé. It's seriously going to make me sick. If you don't do as I say, well, you know what's going to happen. It'll be just like old times. We're going to have a very nice, long chat behind the dumpster.
No, don't. Stop. Please, anything but that.
If you don't want that, then just do as I say. Isn't that simple? I know you know what will happen if you don't. It makes your decision easier. Oh no! Nolan, your fiancé left. She's run off on the day of the wedding. How horrible. Poor Nolan.
What are you talking about?
I was so excited about the wedding that I couldn't sleep, so I went to the venue a little early. The staff was saying that the bride hasn't arrived yet. Everyone is panicking. I tried to call her several times, but she isn't picking up.
I see.
After calling her, I went to her apartment to see if she was there, but it was empty. A neighbor was outside, so I talked to her. She said that she saw the bride run off with some man. They drove off together in his car. I wonder who that man was. Probably an ex-boyfriend. It could be the person that she has been cheating on you with, too. How awful this whole thing is for you. I'm panicking here, too, now. I wasn't sure if telling you was the right thing to do, but I had to tell you. You have to know. Did you hear anything from the venue? Someone must have contacted you about it by now, too.
No one has called me.
It's okay, Nolan. Everything is going to be fine. You don't need a woman like her in your life. By the way, I just wanted you to know. I've always had a crush on you since the first time we met.
Oh, wow. This is sudden.
I know that this really isn't the right time to tell you my feelings, but I don't want you to go through this all alone. I don't want you to think that nobody loves you. I'm here for you. I'll always be there for you when you need me. So, since everything has been prepared already, we can't let it all go to waste. I'm willing to be your bride today. We can get married right now.
What?
It will be embarrassing if you have to cancel and turn everyone away at the door. This way, we can all win and save all the money. I'll be your bride, and we're going to be so very happy together. It's been decided then. I'll go get ready now. It was a custom-made wedding dress, right? By a famous designer. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. Even though this is all so sudden, I can't believe that it's happening. I can finally get married to the love of my life. It's going to be so wonderful. Just like how I always imagined it to be.
Hold on. I need you to stop right there.
What is it?
I haven't been able to follow what you've been saying. Even if my fiancé did get cold feet and run off, I don't know why you think you would be able to take her place. If this is some sort of joke, I don't think that this is the time for it. It's also very inappropriate, to be honest.
This isn't a joke. I mean every word.
But my wife is here with me right now. We're in Hawaii and we just finished the ceremony and it was beautiful. We're just getting ready to start the reception.
What? You're in Hawaii?
Yeah, Hawaii.
You're not having the ceremony in the hotel on Fable Street?
No, we're not having our ceremony there. We never even looked at that hotel. We decided on just a small family wedding in Hawaii instead.
What? But no one told me.
The ceremony itself will be in Hawaii, but we'll be having a small party at a restaurant when we get back. We haven't booked it yet, so I haven't told you. Anyway, That's the plan so far. We're going to invite all of our friends to that later.
Wait a minute. What about the $100,000 ceremony? Didn't you promise that you would invite 300 guests? What happened to them?
Oh, that thing that we were talking about before? We thought that it wasn't what we wanted. We talked it over and decided that a destination wedding ceremony would be better for us. We found the nicest little venue in Hawaii. We both fell in love with it immediately and booked it straight away. We were even able to find a coordinator that was able to make a plan for us here that fit our budget. One thing led to another, and now we're in Hawaii. We'll bring plenty of pictures to the party so that you can see them there.
No way. This can't be happening. This has to be some kind of joke. Don't lie to me like that.
But why would I lie to you? I don't know of a single reason as to why I would.
Because everyone here is panicking that Marissa isn't here.
Marissa?
There's no way you can have the wedding without her.
I didn't marry Marissa. Why would I marry Marissa?
What? It's not Marissa?
Here, take a look at this if you don't believe me.
This...
One of our relatives just took this picture from our ceremony. He sent it to me just now, so I'm sharing it with you.
That woman. Who is that?
This is Linda, my wife. She works in the same company as me, but in a different department. We bumped into each other in the elevator one day. I asked her out, and, well, the rest is history. She's my wife now, and I'm going to spend the rest of my life with her.
No way! I thought you were marrying Marissa.
Why? Didn't my mom tell you that we took a special trip home so I could introduce Linda to her in person? Why would I do that if I was marrying my high school girlfriend? My family has met her tons of times. Besides, I haven't seen Marissa in forever. I can't even remember the last time I saw her.
What?
Why did you think I was marrying Marissa?
Well, because you went out with her in high school for 2 years.
And that means I'm going to marry her? Are you okay? You're not making any sense.
It's just, I've been waiting for so long. I was waiting for you to break up with Marissa so that I could be with you. I dreamt so long about marrying you.
Okay, well, I'm sorry that you had to carry around those feelings for so long, but I don't see what that has to do with me marrying Marissa. We split up before we went to college. She met a new guy almost right away.
No way. I didn't know that.
Wait a minute. But I just remembered something. I heard somewhere along the grapevine that Marissa was planning to get married soon as well. Now that I think about it, can't be. But did you say something to Marissa? Did you do something to her?
No? Why would you say that?
You're lying. You did do something to her. What did you do?
Well, I didn't do anything that bad.
I'm going to call some people right now to find the truth. So if you have something to say, you better say it right now. Then you better go and tell all of Marissa's family and friends what you said to her. Go tell them everything right now.
Nolan, you have to help me. You need to save me.
What do you want now? Don't you think you've done enough?
I don't know what to do. Help me. Marissa and her fiancé are both suing me. They want to take me to court. They want me to pay them back for all the fees that were incurred because of the wedding not happening. I have to pay $40,000. That's just insane. Who has that kind of money lying around? What do I do? I can't pay that. I don't even have the money to hire a lawyer. I can't even find someone to defend me in court.
Well, there's nothing for you to do but pay up. You owe them that much.
What? But I just told you I can't pay the money.
It was all your fault. You didn't get your facts straight before you started to put your insane plan together. You had every intention of ruining that wedding and then taking the place of the rightful bride. That's why you were trying so hard to push Marissa and me to spend $100K on our wedding. You wanted us to go with your plan so that you could have the perfect wedding. Even though that wasn't what any of us wanted. No matter how you look at it, you're the bad person here.
But...
No buts. There's nothing you could possibly say to justify for what you did. I'm in Hawaii now, so I can only contact a few people that Marissa and I both know. Even from them, I've heard that you practically kidnapped Marissa and locked her up. You took her to an abandoned house and kept her there all morning and afternoon. Then, instead of apologizing for what you did, you ran away from the venue. Not only did you ruin a beautiful wedding, but you traumatized Marissa. Do you have any idea the sort of pain that she is going through right now? Of course you don't. $40,000 is way too little for what you did. You better be thankful that it isn't more.
Ugh, you're not listening. I can't pay that much money. I don't have any savings.
Would you prefer to be arrested instead? I'm sure that Marissa and her fiancé could easily make that happen.
Arrested? Me?
Yes, what you did to Marissa could and should get you arrested. You could be facing jail time.
You're overreacting and blowing things way out of proportion. So they had to change the date of their wedding. That's not so bad. Eventually they're going to get married and have their ceremony anyway. So what does it even matter?
Wow, you are a despicable human being. How have I never seen that before?
You can't say that. All I wanted to do was marry you. I did all this for us.
Don't drag me into this. All you had to do was tell me how you felt. But now that I've seen what you are capable of, I wouldn't marry you even if you were the last woman in the universe.
Nolan, you're so mean.
I don't want to talk to you or see you ever again. I'm cutting you off.
What?
If you were capable of doing this to someone you thought I was going to marry, then I'm worried for my wife. I'm doing this for her safety. I don't want anything to happen to her. You're a danger. I don't want you in my life.
No, wait. Don't do that.
Don't you ever come near me or my wife ever again. We're going to call the police and we're going to get a restraining order.
No, please. We can work it out. I can't live without you.
You're delusional. I hope you can get the help that you need. Have a nice life. Goodbye. After that conversation, I never had any contact with or sight of Carolina again. I only learned about what happened through my mother. It turned out that Carolina was suddenly burdened with $40,000 in debt and had to move back in with her parents to manage the payments. This put a strain on her parents, who were close to retirement and unexpectedly had to take care of their grown daughter once more. It was a difficult situation for them. But that wasn't the end of the story. The incident had a profound impact on the entire family. The news spread throughout the neighborhood and there was no way to stop the gossip. Carolina's family couldn't bear the judgment and had no choice but to move away. Even Carolina's parents reached a breaking point and kicked her out, leaving her to fend for herself. I'm not sure where Carolina is now, but I've come to terms with that. The last I heard, she was working for a questionable company in order to make ends meet and pay off her debt. I genuinely hope she can learn from her mistakes and find a better path in life. On the other hand, Marissa was able to have the wedding she and her husband desired. They replanned everything according to their own vision, completely different from Carolina's plan. I'm glad we all found the happy endings we sought. Now, I want to leave everything behind and focus on the contentment of my own home with my wife. I sincerely hope Marissa is leading a joyful life with her husband as well.